Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And we're back today to take another look at The Who. Not since Woodstock did we look at them. There's a recently uploaded video of their performance at Tanglewood in 1970, specifically July 7th. Tanglewood, of course, Western Massachusetts. So we've been there. Although it was usually not to see a rock band so much as maybe the Boston Symphony or, something that our parents would have us go to. It was fun, though. It was a nice place to be. Maybe there was a rock concert and we were just not hip to it, Chicago, by the way, also had a great Tanglewood performance, also in 1970. So that was a good summer to be in Tanglewood. But we thought today we'd check out Amazing Journey and Sparks, since we didn't happen to cover those in our last video.
I'm looking forward to it. I like both those songs from Tom.
Yeah, this is pretty good quality clip too. So I'm excited. So let's see what we have here.
They've gone a blind boy, he's in a quiet vibration line. Strange as it seems, his musical dreams ain't quite so bad. Nothing to say, nothing to hear, nothing to see. Each sensation makes a note to my sympathy. Sickness was sure to take the mountain where minds can usually go. Come on, the amazing journey.
So, first of all, well, any thoughts, Adrian, right off the top?
I usually, when I hear these songs, I'm watching the movie Tommy, which I do pretty frequently, I guess. But yeah, so during The Amazing Journey, it was great, but I was missing the Hammond organ in that, and I was missing the pinball machine in Sparks.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's fair enough. I happen to. I'll tell you a little secret. I'm not a big fan of the Tommy album. And the movie's okay. That's just me. I really love their performances from 69 and 70 of Tommy. I love the stuff at like Live at Leeds, the Isle of Wight.
Oh, yeah.
You know, stuff like that. That's the stuff I really love. That's, I mean, like I say, that's just me. So I didn't even realize there was a Hammond in the song at first. When
it was in the Tommy version had a Hammond organ.
The movie.
I think the regular album version, I don't think they had an organ in that.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, I've heard the album a few times. I keep trying to get into it, but it's just, to me, it just doesn't compare. I love this band as a live band, you know, and Tommy is very good for what it was, but it really pales compared to what they could do with it on stage, in my, you know. Now that, like I said,
like a lot of the songs on Tommy, I guess. The movie is, I think, is entertaining. You know, I know that a lot of people kind of think the album is better, and I can understand that.
Yeah. Well, I've only seen the movie.
Agree with that.
I think I've only seen the movie once with you. Maybe I might have seen it a little bit, bits and pieces here and there over the years. I've only seen it once where I was very deliberately sitting down to watch the movie.
Oh, okay.
And it's okay, but, you know,
yeah.
There's some things about the 70s that I'm like, well, okay, you know, they're done with that. That's okay. It was all right, but
there are things the Who have done that I like better than Tommy, but I like Tommy. You know, I like the album and the movie.
Power to you. You know,
thank you.
I'm not here to bring down your enjoyment of that at all.
Oh no.
So, but I definitely enjoyed this particular performance. Townsend, of course, is there doing his windmills, but he's also got his standard uniform on. It's like every time he performs, that's what he's wearing, you know.
Yeah, at the time, yeah, he wore that at the Isle of Wight. He wore that at Woodstock.
Yeah, it gets around. This is better than most of what I heard at Woodstock with you. You know, they were having a rough night. They were kind of dosed. There was an Abby Hoffman getting up there and making Pete angry. He luckily escaped with his life. Yeah, very cool stuff. I thought that Roger Daltrey was maybe going to knock over the thing behind him, a cabinet or whatever it was. Kept getting up on it, and it was kind of swaying. And he started doing this with the microphone. And I'm like, you know, you can always understand why Entwistle is kind of off a little bit from the rest of the band.
He's just playing bass.
So very entertaining in that way. I also liked the way that Pete kind of casually turned just before Sparks got into the quiet part and tuned his guitar. You know, just kind of. You didn't notice that I did that, and it's like, but I'm glad you did it. It made a difference. All those high watt amps. Anyway, very cool clip.
Yeah, I liked this.
Yeah, and of course, we're going to link the whole concert below, so you can check it out if you like. It's good to hear the Who again too after a little rest. And
always good to hear the Who.
Well, anyone out there, tell us your Who stories. I saw them once, 1989. And while maybe that wasn't the best time, we still had the aux, and it was a pretty good show, actually. I missed a lot of Tommy because I was stuck in traffic, because that's just how it was, and that was Foxborough. So
Foxborough in '89. Yeah. I think I wasn't in the show. I was at that show, and I didn't get into the venue or anything. You know, couldn't figure out how to get in. You know, and like trying to find tickets and stuff, and just didn't make it in there. We're hearing the end of Tommy going on in the stadium, and we're like, oh man.
Did we both go? I don't know.
No, not both of us. I went with a friend of mine.
Okay.
Somebody I knew back then.
Well, that's funny. So we were both on scene anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, we were in the parking lot. I was in the parking lot.
We didn't get in until, Tommy was basically rapping. They were in the last track, you know. But it was a good show nonetheless. I wish I'd seen some more of the Tommy, but it was there was a huge band on stage for that. So it wasn't quite like this, you know. They had a lot of support. Still worthwhile. But folks, tell us if you went and saw The Who, particularly if you saw them back around this time, which would be the most exciting time, but really any time. It'd be interesting to hear about. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you like our presentation, please subscribe. All right. Till next time, folks. Take care.
See y'all later.